The email notification lit up Amara's phone at 11:47 p.m. From Kang Min-jae. Her heart stopped. She clicked it open with trembling fingers. I need to see you before your first day. My office. Midnight. Don't overthink it. Just come. Amara stared at the message. It had been exactly 13 days since she'd accepted the job. 13 days of radio silence. 13 days of convincing herself she could handle working with him. And now, hours before her first day, he was summoning her. She should ignore it and maintain every professional boundary she'd promised herself. Instead, she grabbed her keys. The KM Fashion Group building stood silent against the Seoul skyline. Amara's security badge, delivered by courier that afternoon, granted her access. The elevator climbed to the 7th floor. Only one office had light beneath its door. She knocked softly. It's open. Min-jae stood at the floor-to-ceiling windows, hands in his pockets, staring at the city below. White dress shirt, sleeves rolled to his elbows. No jacket. The tension in his shoulders was visible even from across the room. Close the door. She did. He didn't turn around. I tried to stay away. Min-jae. 13 days. His voice was rough. I told myself it was professional. That I could wait until you started, see you in meetings, treat you like any other employee. He finally turned. The look in his eyes made her breath catch. I was lying to myself. The air between them crackled. Why am I here? She whispered. Because I needed to see you. Really see you. Not in 2 hours during some formal first-day orientation where I have to shake your hand like a stranger and pretend I don't remember. He stopped, jaw tight. Pretend you don't remember what? Everything. He ran a hand through his hair, frustrated. This is insane. You're about to be my employee. I know, and we agreed to be professional. I know. Then tell me to send you home. Tell me this was a mistake coming here. Amara's heart hammered. Every logical thought screamed at her to leave. Instead, she took 3 steps closer. What do you want from me, Min-jae? His eyes darkened. He closed the remaining distance. Stopped inches away. I want to take you to dinner. I want to know everything about you. Not just what's in your portfolio. I want to see where this goes. While I work for you. I know how it sounds. I know the complications. But Amara, his hand came up, fingers barely grazing her jawline. I haven't stopped thinking about you for 13 days. And seeing you tomorrow in that office surrounded by people, having to pretend you're just another hire. I needed you to know, before all of that this isn't just about that night. It's more. Her breath caught. Min-jae. Have dinner with me. Tomorrow night. After your first day. Let me do this properly. That's insane. Completely. A small smile played at his lips. But tell me you haven't been thinking about me too. She smiled. One dinner, she said finally. To see if this is real or just residual adrenaline from the world's most awkward interview. He chuckled. But at work. At work I'm Mr. Kang. You're Ms. Okafor. Completely professional. No one can know. Not until we figure out what this even is. Deal. He stepped back, creating space, but his eyes never left hers. You should go. Get some sleep before tomorrow. What about you? I'll be here. Trying to remember how to treat you like a regular employee when all I want to do is... He stopped himself. Go, Amara. Before I forget every professional boundary I've ever had. She turned to leave, pulse racing. Amara. She looked back. Welcome to KM Fashion Group. His eyes held promises that had nothing to do with work. She left before she did something they'd both regret. Or wouldn't regret enough. Amara arrived at 8:45 a.m. Professional burgundy suit. Hair perfect. Game face on. Ms. Okafor? A young woman approached. I'm Ji-woo from HR. Welcome to KM Fashion Group. Ji-woo led her through the building. Open floor plan, glass walls, view of Seoul. Her desk in the creative department was exactly what she dreamed of. The CEO wants all senior hires to meet with department heads, Ji-woo explained. You'll start with marketing at 9, then me. They both turned. Min-jae stood there in full CEO mode. Navy suit, perfectly tailored. Hairstyled. Expression completely professional. But his eyes found Amara's for half a second. Mr. Kang, Ji-woo bowed slightly. I'll handle Ms. Okafor's orientation personally. It was not a request. Ji-woo left. Other employees glanced over curiously at the CEO personally greeting the new hire. Ms. Okafor. His voice was perfectly neutral. Welcome. Let's discuss your role. She followed him to the elevators. The moment the doors closed and they were alone, the temperature shifted. Hi, he said, voice softer. Hi. She smiled despite herself. You look, he stopped, cleared his throat. Professional. You sound disappointed. I'm not. You look incredible. That's the problem. The elevator dinged for his floor. The professional mask slid back into place. After you, Ms. Okafor. His office was exactly as she remembered. Massive desk. City view. The chair that had turned and changed her life. He closed the door. Gestured to a seat across from his desk. Notably, not the couch on the far wall. So, she said, settling into the chair. My boss is going to take me to dinner tonight. Completely inappropriate. He agreed, leaning against his desk. I hope you're not planning to back out. His eyes traced over her face. Of course not. His smile was quick, genuine, devastating. Then professional Min-jae returned. Let's discuss your actual role here. The Q4 luxury handbag campaign you pitched. I want you to lead it. They spent 20 minutes on work. He was brilliant, sharp, asking questions that pushed her thinking. She held her own ideas flowing. A knock interrupted them. Come in. A woman entered. Late 20s, stunning, in a designer dress that probably cost more than Amara's rent. Her smile was professional, but her eyes assessed Amara with cold precision. Mr. Kang, I have the quarterly reports. She paused, noticing Amara. Oh, I didn't realize you had company. Eugene, this is Amara Okafor, our new senior creative marketing manager. Amara, Eugene Park, VP of Marketing. Eugene's smile tightened fractionally. Welcome, Ms. Okafor. How exciting for you. Joining our little family. The way she said little family made it clear Amara was an outsider. Thank you. I'm looking forward to working with the team. Eugene placed the reports on Min-jae's desk, her hand lingering. Min-jae, we should discuss these over lunch. There are some concerning numbers in the Southeast Asia division. Email me the highlights. I'll review them. It would be faster to discuss in person. We could go to that place you like in Gangnam. I have meetings all day. His tone was polite but final. Disappointment flashed across Eugene's perfect features. Of course. Another time. Her eyes cut to Amara. Ms. Okafor, I'll have my assistant send you the onboarding materials. We should schedule a one-on-one this week. I like to personally mentor all new team members. I'd appreciate that. Eugene left. The door clicked shut. She hates me, Amara observed. She doesn't know you. She knows enough. That you personally hired me. That you're personally orienting me. That you just turned down her lunch invitation. Min-jae pushed off the desk. Eugene has made her interest in me clear over the past year. I've never reciprocated. She'll adjust to professional boundaries. Will she? Amara stood. Because that look she gave me wasn't professional curiosity. That was a woman marking her territory. There's no territory to mark. He stepped closer, voice low. The only woman I'm interested in is standing in front of me. The air charged between them. A sharp knock made them both step back. Jiwoo opened the door. Mr. Kang, your 9:30 is here. The potential investors from Lagos. Thank you. Send them up. He looked at Amara. We'll continue this discussion later. Looking forward to it, Mr. Kang. His eyes. Promised it wouldn't be about work. Amara spent the morning in meetings, learning systems, meeting her team. At lunch, she sat in the employee cafe, reviewing campaign notes. Amara. The voice froze her blood. She looked up, and her world tilted. Chikwudi stood there. Her ex-fiancé. The man she'd caught in bed with another woman. Looking every bit as handsome and self-assured as always. What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. He slid into the seat across from her without invitation. I had a meeting with the CEO. Potential investment opportunity for my company in KM Fashion Group's expansion. Of course. His tech firm had grown. He had money now. Small world, Amara said coolly. Isn't it? His eyes scanned her. You look good. Really good. Seoul agrees with you. What do you want, Chikwudi? To talk. To apologize. Amara, what happened between us? You mean you cheating on me? It was a mistake. I was an idiot. And I've regretted it every day since. She laughed bitterly. I didn't know you were in Seoul. Didn't know you'd be here. When I saw your name on the employee directory during my meeting. He leaned forward. It felt like fate. It's not fate. It's bad timing. Is it? Or is it a second chance? His hand reached across the table toward hers. I know I hurt you. But Amara, what we had is over. She pulled her hand back. Completely. I've moved on. Have you? His eyes narrowed. Or are you still running? Is that why you're in Seoul? running from what we had. I'm here because I earned a position at one of the top fashion companies in the world. Not because of you. Fair enough. He sat back. But I'm going to be here for a few weeks. These investment talks are serious. Which means we'll see each other. Maybe that's an opportunity. To talk. To see if there's anything worth salvaging. There isn't. Then prove it. Have dinner with me. Catch up. If you've really moved on, it won't matter. We can be adults about this. Before Amara could respond, a presence appeared beside their table. Min-jae. His expression was perfectly neutral, but his eyes were ice as they assessed Chikwudi. Ms. Okafor, I need you to go to my office. We have urgent matters to discuss regarding the Q4 campaign. It wasn't true, but the command in his voice was absolute. Chikwudi stood, extending his hand. Chikwudi Obi, potential investor. You must be Mr. Kang. Impressive company you've built. Min-jae's handshake was brief, cold. Mr. Obi, my team will handle your investment inquiries. He said professionally as Amara gathered her things and headed for the elevator. Amara, Chikwudi called after her. Think about dinner. We have unfinished business. She didn't respond. In Min-jae's office, the door had barely closed before he spoke. Who is he? My ex-fiancé. Min-jae's jaw tightened. The one who? Yes. The reason I was at that club. The reason I was heartbroken enough to. She stopped. To sleep with a stranger. Silence stretched between them. He's here for investment talks, Min-jae said carefully. My team met with him this morning. His company is legitimate. The investment opportunity is solid. So we can't avoid him. Not if his investment goes through. Min-jae walked to the window. Did you know he'd be here? Of course not. I had no idea he was even in Seoul. The tension in his shoulders eased slightly. Tonight. After work. I'm taking you somewhere no one from the office will see us. Mysterious. You like mysterious. That's why you came to my office at midnight. She smiled despite everything. Fair point. His hand reached up, almost touched her face, then dropped. At work, we're professional. I know. But Amara, his voice dropped. Your ex being here changes nothing about how I feel. How do you feel? Like I'm falling for you. And I don't care. Her breath caught. Before she could respond, his desk phone buzzed. Mr. Kang, your 2 o'clock is here. He pressed the button. Send them in. To Amara. We'll continue this tonight. She nodded, heading for the door. Amara. She turned. For the record, if he comes near you again, investor or not, I'm going to have a very unprofessional reaction. She smiled. Noted, Mr. Kang. Eugene watched from her office as Amara left Min-jae's. The second private meeting that day. Interesting. She pulled up the security access logs on her computer. As VP, she had clearance. Last night, 11:58 p.m., Amara Okafor's security badge activated. Executive floor access. 2:47 a.m. Exit. Nearly 3 hours. The night before her first day, Eugene's perfectly manicured nails tapped against her desk. She'd worked at KM Fashion Group for 4 years. Worked her way up from junior marketing to VP. Worked late nights alongside Min-jae. Watched him build this empire. Waited for him to notice her as more than an employee. He never had. And now this newcomer waltzes in and gets private meetings? Late night office visits? Personal attention from the CEO? Not on her watch. Eugene picked up her phone. Dialed an internal extension. Security? Yes, this is VP Park. I need last night's executive floor camera footage. 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Send it to my secure drive. No particular reason. Just reviewing building protocols. Thank you. She hung up and smiled.